Hey guys, hey! Shout out to the Venture Replay gang. Please like, please hit this like button on your way in or out the door. Sorry guys, I'm all discombobulated. Like my day was going up okay up until like the last, I guess, 2 hours. I was. Wait a minute, what? Hold the fuck on. Wait a minute. That's so weird. I just got like a message saying like a cab driver was there for me and whatever. I use those cab service apps. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I didn't order any car. Can they do that? I don't know. Maybe it's like maybe it's like YouTube with the notifications slow. Not, well, I'm definitely gonna look into that tomorrow. I just made a mental note of that, and I always watch my own replays, so I'll remember if I forget. But anyway, like I was saying, I was having like a great. Well, I can't say it's really bad though, because I was over there, in the Umar sector, and shout out to the guy photo. He's from New York. Because I was just wondering, because I guess he got the like poppin' channel over there now in the Umar sector. He's like one of the more popular ones, I guess. For the sector. And yeah, I know that guy, Triggs, he done been busted. And it's weird to me. It's like, I don't say a segue, but it makes for what I wanted to talk about here. Because then I wound up getting a phone call. So I was like, not just I didn't got a phone call, but I had to be on the phone with Amazon. Whole nother story, but I'm not gonna trip over it right at this moment. At this moment. I got like a day or two left. I could think I could figure out if I want to trip. But anyway, tonight's conversation, I wanted to be about like as parents of young adults, for those who have experienced it, went through it, going through it, whatever, just like how would you feel? Because you feel like, or do you feel like, should I say, when your kids go into this world, like who they modeling themselves after, would you even notice? Do you want it to be like you or as close to you as possible? Would you feel a way like if, like, say, maybe your child has a favorite teacher? Nyla, stop. Nyla. This girl is ridiculous. She swears it's funny. Well, anyway, would you feel the way if your if your if your young adult child was just going on a different path, not necessarily that you would choose, but that you showed them a different way. And maybe they went the opposite. Not necessarily it's a bad or good thing. I mean, you wouldn't know if that's not your way of going about it. But would you feel some type of way? That's what I would like to know. Things like that. That's what I be wondering. That's what I be thinking about. Cause to me, let me see. Well, that I'm going through it right now. What can I say? I'm going through it really though. Um, see. Well, I don't know because I'm such a versatile person. It's kind of hard. I know one thing I can say that my kids have going. They get the best. They like pick the best parts of me. I can say that much. Like, but I also I was I'm basically raising my kids like more trying to like nurture the best part of them, but I do feel like I expect them to follow certain ground rules, you know? I feel like there should be like a certain foundation and then you know how you just like lay foundation, then people build how they want to build, but they're not but that foundation is in stone, put it like that. So I feel like I would feel away if they deviated off of the foundation. I mean, and I feel like when you setting foundations, even the oldest and best foundations eventually either face too much storm or some new type of storm where little cracks start to fill. So you always want them to be able to be like ready for that. I say like that, but me, I think that's how I feel. I don't, but I would, but if they did feel a need to follow somebody, I do feel like it should be me. Like, yeah, I would say that only because, only because me personally, I have like self awareness, so I'm aware of like my weaknesses per se, my strengths. Um, yeah, yeah, I think I'm aware of that, and I think I'm also like aware enough to know like, okay, if I don't got it, I know to go to the professionals versus like, and this is not because I don't like their dad or whatever. It's just the truth, you know. It's the truth. I just don't feel like they have that. So I feel like, and I'm the better parent in that. So even if they had a choice between both parents, I feel like it should be me. I'm not saying like because their dad had some things that they could do. I can't, you know. I do believe in opposite attract, but I just feel like yeah, I would feel bad if they do choose to like model somebody, it should be me. But at the same token, I want them to be like themselves, and I've always been that way. Like I want them. I meant them to be that originals, different, better, especially off the foundation that I laid for them. So I do feel that way. Hold on, second. Uh-uh. Hold on. Okay, okay. Sorry. All right, all right. Uh-uh. All right. I'm good. I'm good. So yeah, that would be like my thoughts on the situation. here. I wanted to make you guys like I wanted to make like a treat or whatever, but the time just slipped by me, and that's why I was on the phone with Amazon because I was like, remember I told you guys I was gonna return the bed. I was gonna return the bed and the table set. No, before I even went there, I made sure to call the place. Like, listen, I need to return it. I don't have the original box. I'm gonna bring it in like a bag. The Now, mind you, this is on two different occasions that I've had this conversation. Initially, when I was gonna do it, but I wound up not doing it that day. And then the second time, which is today. And then he's like, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm like, okay. Then when I bring it there, oh, I can't send it like that. So why the fuck? Oh, these people are so aggravating. So then I had to call Amazon back, like, listen. I already went to the drop off and I called them while I was there. And the initial guy was like, that's fine, we'll handle it, blah, blah, blah. Because I wanted him to speak to the guy at the drop off center. Because I would hate to go to another one and the same thing happen. So I'm like, do you think not do you think I said you need to have somebody pick up. They need to pick it up, you know? I think that just is gonna have to do because the guy told me like I handed it and then he was saying things like just look out. I'm like, wait, what is that? Like, what does that mean? Like, just look out. I don't understand, you know? Because I was trying to leave it there. I was trying to have Amazon assure the guy because I mean, that'd have been the best option for me. Like, hey, he cannot ship it. Can somebody come pick it up from the drop off center? You know, I would feel like these places are like familiar with each other. So, because normally if I have something to send to Amazon, I could just go to any Whole Foods I want to, you know? I'm not used to having to go to a drop off center, but this is furniture, so I get it. I have to send it somewhere differently. So anyway, I go to the things ordering like a big Uber, like I'm about to go out with a bunch of friends and just me and Isla, get this shit on, get the shit then to have to take it back. And then if they think for 1 second that I'm gonna do that again, or even try to figure out like how before I try to figure out let me put it to you like this. I don't know how to say this because they got me so pissed. I swear to God, I will cancel Amazon before I go through this again. I had way more things to figure out how to like figure out the measurements for before I figure out what fucking type of box that shit need, much less purchase one. Like, are they gonna give me the money? Are they gonna? That's what I should ask them. Because I think I'm getting. They said up to 48 hours. Yeah, because they got to figure it out. Because before I figure out how many inches boxes needed, and I have way other things to do, then I have to measure for. Like, why do I have to have all the drama? Like, this is crazy. And then on top of that, deal with like raising like young adults. That's how I be thinking of other questions of cause I just be sitting back thinking about things and whatever the case may be. Like, I don't know, man. I be trying to like see it like if I had to go through certain other things. But it's like this is so annoying what I have to go through. And I don't get why. It's like I can't prevent for shit. Oh, you think you smart? Hold that anyway. And it has nothing to do with my IQ score or nothing like that. It's just always been this way for me. Mm. But yeah, that's it and all I came to complain about and just ask that question. But you know what? We'll be back another time for another talk about just things I'm curious about. Anything you got, anything you got. Ah, tongue twisted because I'm so bad. You guys don't understand. Like, I don't understand why I went through what I went through today. It's okay. I won't let it go. I really am. I don't let it go. I shouldn't have to, but I will. Cause you know, I guess that's whatever. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Oh, and yeah, feel free to leave you guys comments on the replay later.